Hello everyone and welcome back to ZeldaSpeedRuns and welcome to the coverage of the EU Weeklies. Today we've got an awesome restream with Cuphead, Capsule, Aston and Brot in der Dose on restream today. Tracked by Blue, Tumultuck, No Pen Name Girl and Melky and commentated by Lexicat and Chaos X. Take it away.
Well, I know our chat is full of sadists who are hoping this is going to be just as good as the NA Weekly last night, but all I can tell you is be patient and give it a couple hours. And you'll see the bullshit seeds by George.
I'm good. How are you?
That's good. I'm doing pretty well. Just so the chat knows, both of us have woken up recently because there's two NA commentators doing the EU Weekly. It is 6 a.m. for me now. What time is it for you?
8 o'clock.
See, you're a little bit smarter than I am.
A little bit. 6 a.m. I can't imagine.
Yeah, it's so like I tend to end up not signing up for NA Weekly because part of me during my week hopes like maybe I'll have the energy on Saturday to play, and so if I feel like I want to commentate in the week, I usually sign up for EU Weekly. I'm like, I'll wake up at 6, I'll do it, it'll be on the way, no one's awake at that time anyway, and then I get to do things with people. It's almost always a mistake, but I have fun, so
yeah, exactly. That's what matters.
I do want to address a comment from chat before we start here. Are you sure you're in top cups to see from yesterday? Yes.
I'm very positive George could. I'll tell you what.
Someone linked the clip. Someone linked the clip.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, chat. I can't make any promises, but if it goes 6 hours, I'm going to be begging George to put on what you'll find in the clip, and someone can find George's clip for you, but I won't spoil it, is what I'll say. That's all I'll say. I won't spoil it.
If it's the clip I think it is, it's very worth watching.
Oh, it almost certainly is.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, it's a bad one. It's a bad one.
Thank you, Star. God's above. Oh, dear.
One person left to ready up.
Also, y'all are not ready for Cuphead's file name, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We had a little sneak peek in the setup. I think that's why Cups is on the title screen too. Cups, not Cups. Cuphead is on the title screen. Cuphead wants to have the last second reveal.
we have Aston, we have Brut, we have Cubs, and well, we'll see what our mystery guest Cuphead has. Well, not required because sometimes some George seeds inevitably are better than others. I think we're saving it for the time that George truly makes an entire community miserable.
Being very done by.
There it is.
Alright, I just want to say, I feel seen, I feel heard.
Good.
Fantastic. Good. Oh man, so good. Cuphead's my hero.
Wait, did Cuphead just show it?
Yeah.
He missed it.
I missed it.
He pulled it up on stream, and it was fuck Cubs and ACAB, and you know what? All great, but it definitely, like, as much as it stands for everything else, by the way, ACAB, also stands for all Cubs are bastards, which is fantastic. Spicy.
Okay, here we go.
Is Cubs on drugs? Yeah. Oh no.
The answer is yes. It was verified last night.
Oh! It's the...
Oh, we're starting. Look at that.
It's the, That's the clip from
Interesting
the
spotting, guys.
qualifier in season 4. All right, so we have an adult start in Kakariko. Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
We're just gonna get to clear out all these adult Kakariko checks very quickly. It'll be a question as to the divergence of what people do after. I assume everyone's gonna go into the graveyard and do Dampe, but
That'd be my guess too.
It's
Or
what happens.
Man on Roof first. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're gonna clear out Kakariko and move their way in there, I'm certain.
All we're missing now is Kakui the hero. We'll have our pretty standard start.
Well, that's a giant rupee on the windmill, so I could see why people want to grab that quickly. It'll be useful.
Oh, lens! Look at that.
Lens on the roof could be sort of useful. Probably won't be. First, it's Kakariko way the hero. Well, I mean, look,
What do you know?
need to stop your witchery, all right? Kokiri sword. So we are on open Deku, yes?
Believe so.
So that's a
Oh, it's
useless
closed.
butter knife.
No, it's closed.
It's closed today.
It is.
Oh well,
Yeah.
there's your way of the hero.
Yeah, that'll do it. Anything after this, just bonus.
Yeah, basically.
Prelude on.
Settings for
Just
current
check.
weeklies. Let me give this a chance. Yeah, this seed decided we've been playing with Open Deku long enough and just gave us the sword. Alright, we get to see a Sun Song Grave. Seems pretty
Yeah, that
good.
hint kind of is a waste. It's waste of the way of the hero. But
Sun
it's a
Song
cat
Grave
hint. It finds
has
a way.
another big rupee in it. Oh no, sorry, Sun Song is that. The other graveyard has the big rupee.
What a fun and engaging start.
Wait, are our starting songs really Prelude Sun Song?
Yeah.
Oh, these poor bastards.
We'll see how it plays
Let's
out.
gonna look at the chest. Let's see what TARDIS has, because I couldn't get a luck the first time it came out. I didn't actually see, chat.
That
It
does
looks like a bomb bag, yeah.
look like a bomb bag.
So, bomb-locked bombs?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, no, logically those are. Or scale, I guess, is the other
Scale,
answer.
yeah. Yeah, long shot's the other. I was trying to think. Long shot's the
Yeah,
other
we could get long shot, yeah.
Mhm.
And also theoretically, not logically, I don't think, but boomerang also gets it for you. But yeah, and yeah. It's a slingshot in Dampe.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, we're getting a lot of child utility. Nothing hugely important yet, but
It's a lot of utility. Yeah, slingshot, sun song, prelude,
yeah, and even
lens.
lens, yeah, exactly.
Seed seems to be screaming child to me.
I have
this
to
point.
imagine it is, yeah. I mean, you've gotten your song as adult, you've gotten most of what you need as adult.
Oh,
Gotta
that's a
imagine that going child by playing Prelude and just rattling off a couple songs seems pretty good.
That's a good point that child spawn could be in river. That would solve everything.
True. It may be worth forcibly checking child spawn like into your routing then, if you think about it. All right, so we just got access to our medallions. It's Shadow, Water, Jabu, Deku, Forest. So no fire, no Dodongos, no Spirit, unless we're all dungeons. I think people will be pretty glad to see Fire and Spirit off the list. Not too bad, but Dodongos being off the list kind of sucks. At least that Deku sword is more or less confirmed to be Way of the Hero. You don't have to worry about any AD stuff. It's like, oh, the Deku sword, the Kokiri sword is in a Way of the Hero location, but Deku is a stone. Don't have to worry about that. Don't tempt the fates, TNT. We don't need Fire Corn to have something. All right, so there's some hints there.
That was
Did you
Valley
see-
Foolish.
Okay.
I kind of missed the other ones.
Gerudo Valley Foolish. I thought I saw Death
Yeah.
Mountain Trail as Way of the Hero. Yeah. Chat said as well. And VXR's got us. 40 dead, Skullmask dead, Valley Foolish, and DMT Way of the Hero. So like, I was gonna ask you what you thought our runner's pathing was gonna be as a child, but I feel like that those hints answer that question kind of well. But
Yeah,
I'll ask you anyway. What do you think their pathing's going to be?
I imagine they're going to go up to Trail, but probably hit the songs first.
Yeah, my thought was they're going to go right.
Lon.
They'll do a couple of market checks. They'll go right to Lon, and then they'll come right out of Lon, and go right to Deku. Basically, they'll go. That's what I would do, right? You have sword. You can go complete all of it. You can do Kokiri. You can get a bunch of hints. It just seems right. And then after Deku, I guess you reevaluate based on what you have, right?
Yeah.
If you got,
Oh, did you see Cubs? He just saw it on top of Dodongos. What was that?
I didn't see. It's a strength, apparently.
It's strength. Okay, so that could be Way of the Hero. Probably is.
Absolutely. It probably is, yeah. It's not much of a hint, unfortunately, but we'll take it.
Yeah, so the DMT play paying off for Cubs. That's cool. You can go right into Dodongos.
Small risk from Cubs here. It makes a lot of sense for Cubs to do this because there's just so many checks in Dodongos. He just got strength, so he can do a bunch of them. But we know that Dodongos is a stone, so we know that if Cubs doesn't find anything here, this is a waste of Cubs' time in a rather large way. That said, DC is it's not too bad on the check efficiency regardless, so you're not wasting too much time even if you are wasting it, but it is potentially a bit of a time loss for Cubs.
Are Scrubs shuffled? I think they are, right?
I
thought I saw that in the list.
Yes, I think it's just the 3 Scrubs, right? Or is it Scrub Sanity?
I think it's affordable.
Is it affordable?
I think so.
Scrubs are shuffled, but the DC and Gen Scrubs are turned off. Well, that shows you how long it's actually been since I have commentated one of these. These are a bunch of new settings. Fast scan, closed Deku, Kakariko Gate, fast Gerudo. Yep. 15 tricks in the Yeah, alright. This all looks mostly the same except for that. Oh, the horse! Horse gives the kiss. I love Epona.
Yeah.
Epona's my favorite.
That was Minuet.
Yes.
Good. Not too bad, honestly. I'll get him to Saria really quick.
DC was too powerful. What did you do to DC? Did you change DC somehow, or?
The Scrubs are removed.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like...
that would be the play.
That would be very, very dumb. I agree.
Not a whole lot of nothing in the Lon
But
Lon
it does make Child Lon Lon even more attractive. I mean, it goes from 2 checks in a song to 5 checks, and you could go to the backside, pick up some skulls sometimes. It's not terrible.
Yeah, and the Sun Songs start really nice for skulls here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Watch, they won't be needed. Gotta grab at least 20.
The tabloid's about to... George. It's okay. We've all seen Twilight Princess. No one needs a tabloid to tell you that much. Ooh, some chews. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be useful. We'll see how many there actually are, though.
This kind of makes, yeah, playing Minuet and taking that way to Goron City pretty worth it.
Yeah.
It looked like was that a 10-pack? I missed it. It looked like more than 5. 20-pack. Oh, even better.
20-pack.
That's so good.
It seems like everyone but Cubs has taken this path, which means we kind of want Cubs to find... Oh, shit! There's a fucking hook shot! Never mind. I need to shut up, apparently. I literally was about to say, oh, Cubs seems a little bit behind. Oh, Cubs took a wrong path, maybe. Nah, fuck that, guys. It's a goddamn hook shot at the top of DC.
That's insane.
Wow. And it's a stone DC delivering. Good God.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Here, I was chuckling about Child Spawn being Dampé's house. And then the hookshot shows up. Just wow.
Spirit is foolish, apparently. It's a foolish, barren location, so... I had a thought at the time... again, Sway the Hero, okay, that maybe the Kukri sword wasn't, like, what was being pointed to as Way the Hero. I know it is Way the Hero, but maybe it wasn't being what it was pointed to. Maybe it was the lens that was found in Kakariko. But that Spirit Foolish makes it a ton less likely. Basically just treasure chest minigame, that could be the last thing. Oh, you're right.
Paid off. That's crazy.
Cubs is gonna get the Crater song.
Mm-hmm. Dead Hand as well, or magic in the well.
Okay.
Cool.
Chess minigame dead. All right. Well, it's not the lens then.
What an interesting start.
It's very interesting. All right. Let's look at our. What is that on top of the volcano? Oh,
it
wait.
Looks like arrows. No.
No. It looked like a hook shot.
No. Really?
It looked like, for a second there, it looked like the back handle. It's a hook shot. Yeah, it's long shot on top of the volcano.
Wow.
And ZL on Crater. That's not okay. Oh no. Oh wow. So
This is
unbelievably
good for Cubs.
We haven't seen Bolero, so assuming Bolero is locked in a bit of a way, that's the only path to get ZL. Strength into... I mean, I guess you could skip the strength with bomb choose or something, but DC into DMC. via the hook shot. I guess you could also find hover boots too, but you know, this is a very big advantage for Cubs easily. So what do you think we're gonna find in Deku?
Nothing. No, that's
Baron Medallion Deku.
That's a pretty
Alright.
pessimistic answer. No, I think we'll find something.
Second trail way to hear him, by the way. Fire Temple, Way the Hero. Stone Fire Temple, Way the Hero. Oh, this is shaping up to have all the pieces of a very terrible seed.
Yeah, maybe we'll find Hammer and Deku then. Just get it out of the way early.
And yes, as chat points out, that is 2 required stone dungeons.
Where were the bombs? For my notes.
Bomb Bag was on TARDIS.
That's not the one.
Bomb Bag
Rogot,
was in
right?
Kokiri Sword. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I missed that. Yeah. Bomb Bag's in Kokiri Sword.
Thank you.
Yeah, we just watched Cuphead get it again.
Good timing. See it on the instant replay.
Yeah, required Nocturne is down to Composer, OoTR Ice. That's scary.
Yeah, not out of the all dungeons woods yet.
Oh yeah?
Not quite.
Just because Shadow is the green medallion?
I think so.
No, it is.
Yeah. I think
It's
I
gross.
think that's the only way it could be AD. Is what I meant.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
there's
yeah.
some other way, but
There might be a logical AD, but not likely.
I guess with all these Wade the Heroes in stone dungeons, it's kinda AD. It's getting there. Oh, there's Nocturne. Never mind. Nocturne and Minuet, that solves everything.
Alright, well. It's not too bad. You can feel chat deflate. You can.
And a
Wow,
mirror
Mirror
shake.
Shield and Deku.
Okay.
Okay. For
Kind of a terrible sign, isn't it?
Stone Baron for Stone Baron Spirit. Oh no. Is there another song that could make us AD right now?
Not?
AD
No, I
for
don't think so.
Eponas. That's
Yeah,
possible.
maybe.
Oh,
we
Storms
have,
could do it too. And Song of Time logically required. Or hard required for water, possibly. Sorry is logically, but... Oh, unless it's... Yeah, okay, so those ones could do it.
Cub's going fire. There is.
Yeah, he saw Fireway the Hero.
That's fair.
He has the opportunity to check if fire is hammer locked or up to where it is. So without hammer, he's basically going to see one non-key check here that he can do. Maybe 2. If he gets a key here, and then the next 2 in the other room are both not keys.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's a key there.
Surely he can't keep getting away with it.
I mean, if Cubs gets paid off on early fire like this and doesn't have to go back as a result, it's oh right, Cubs has no bombs.
Mm-hmm.
He can't even do one of them. Oh no.
Yeah, he hasn't gone child yet, right? He's been adult this whole time.
No bomb shoes in Lon Lon, no bomb bag in Kakari. Wow. And he got paid off with Dins anyway. You fucking kidding me? This dude,
Wow.
this dude rolls the most garbage seed in the world last night. Turns around and says, "Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in the complete opposite direction of everyone in the game and just get paid off constantly." Oh, Stone DC, who needs a hook shot? Stone Fire, who needs just early Din's Fire? I sincerely hope that Cubs gets punished in that there is a second required item in Deep Fire or the back end of DC, and Cubs never goes back. He deserves some karmic punishment. Karmic punishment for the seed he did yesterday. The drugs from Minority Report. Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. Oh man, oh man, oh man. How lucky do you have to be? Good lord. Now he's just gonna go child and pick up all that good shit. Wow. There's Serenade, yeah. Right.
Yeah. There's 2 more Deku plays. Pretty boring. Nothing else in there.
Yeah, and we're getting Brought doing what Cuphat did earlier, which is getting the song, playing it, treasure chest game dead, all that good stuff. So now we're gonna start to see a bit more divergence into what people are doing.
I like the play from Cuphead here, waiting for Aston to catch up so they can be in lockstep again. It's real nice of him.
Very funny. That's true, Star. Technically, all of our remaining songs that could be on AD could be AD, but some of them are like very, very unlikely.
And what can Eponas even be used for at this point? Pose, I guess, and then
HBA.
shooting. Yeah.
It could also be logical crossing for Fortress, right? Fortress and GGG.
They have access to Longshot, no? Unless that wasn't a hookshot on top of Volcano.
Well, you still need
but they don't have
to get
Bolero
that.
yet. Yeah.
And they don't have Bolero.
Yep.
I was talking about that earlier. I was saying if Bolero is locked, it's a bit of a weird access.
Yeah, sorry, brain lag.
No, you're fine. I'm in the same spot. Outside Gen's castle, foolish.
Oh, there's a scale.
Oh, wow, and there's a scale there. Okay. Yeah, we got some VCIs there, Devin. If you wanna take a glance at Cubs' stream from back there, that would be, possibly useful. Skull Mask is dead. Oh right, we saw that earlier. Still fine though.
He's been known to misidentify. That's an understatement, if I ever
30
heard one.
skulls dead. That's the other problem too. We've seen not a whole lot of dead skull hints. We've seen 30 and 40 now, right? But not 50? Have we seen 50 skulls dead? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so.
That's
No.
2 scales in the woods.
Nice.
You have gold scale. Alright.
That's lab dive.
Lap dive, easily.
Or Tektite Grotto, even better. Or water excess, that's even better.
Oh my
Yes.
god, what? Yeah, that's... Oh, jeez.
Nothing logically, but it's really fun to think about.
Letter.
Ooh.
Could
Of course, Jabu is required.
this be a... So could this... I don't want to say a jet seed.
There's
Boomerang!
too.
Oh
Wow.
my god, could this be like a jet seed? What the...
We're flirting with Jet Seed for sure.
Oh my god. So that's all of Jabu. Our medallions were Deku, Jabu, Shadow, Water, and what's the 5th one again?
Forest.
Forest, right. Well, I think we're a bow?
Bow shy of Forest, I think. Magic for Shadow.
Yeah, but we know where the magic is, right?
Right.
Magic is magic's on dead hand and bottom of the well, guys. It could be hovers in Ganon's castle. I think. Are we on 4 medallion entry?
Yes.
And 6
Yeah.
and 6 medallion. Yeah. So yeah. We start with a medallion, Deku, Jabu, and a bow gives us forest, and that's 4 medallions right there. So yeah, I think hovers in Ganon as the way of the hero makes a ton of sense. We're just looking for a bow, and we can get 4 medallions right there. Yeah, hovers or irons makes... Yeah, exactly, Adam. Wow. George may have rolled it. Now, remember what I said at the beginning of the stream, folks? George seeds always look like this. They always look like jet seeds and nonsense. You be patient. Wait for 2 hours. We'll find something dumb.
That was
50
at
skulls
least
dead.
50 skulls won't be it.
That's fair. We're still waiting on that OOT hint. Gen's Castle is way the hero for Hammer for getting Epona on OOT to get lights in Gerudo
Ooh.
Fortress. Now, Alkalines, is it on 100 or 1500 horseback archery? I need you to make your called shot very specific, so when it happens, I can call you a god. All right? 1,000. All right.
Okay.
It's written down. It's saved in memory, so it's not hinted. Yeah. I get you. I get you. I feel
respect
you.
it.
Your guess is noted in the annals of history, and if it is indeed that, well, you'll be remembered. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's right. It's like certain different shades of terrible.
Yeah.
Our rollers here.
Star seeds tend to be like there's a mass of things that just are obviously wrong, and you just gotta spend your time handling them, and you know what's coming. George seeds are like a sweet flower that is actually poisonous. You know, maybe it's okay if you just smell it, but maybe you're already dead. 2 hours 15. Yeah. True.
I think the last one I commentated went 2 hours 15. It was like 2 weeks ago. I don't remember who rolled that one. That was a super jet.
No. Yeah.
If I recall, I think they were hunting for one item go mode pre 1 hour. I think it was like the 45-minute mark.
Wow.
It was really crazy. Maybe we'll have that this seed.
It's possible.
Yeah, getting there. There's something on Lab Dive. Oh man.
Dude, if there's something on Lab Dive, we've gotten so much nonsense we can clear. No. Make the correct prediction.
Oh yes.
What is our prediction? We'll first finish on restream be sub to 15.
That's a tough one. The question is, when is this prediction closing?
That's up to George, but I would say it should close in at 45 minutes. So like in 13 minutes from now, yeah?
Is that too long though? We could find a lot of way the hero items before then.
Well, I don't know. I think it's a reasonable amount of time, right? We could close earlier, I guess. Alright, is it to 10? Okay, well 10's fine.
Alright. Oh yeah, I didn't open it.
So, we have our runners covering a lot of their own tracks here. One thing I'll note is that none of the three who went child early, which was what we thought was like our definite correct choice, have gone adult again yet. And that's putting cubs, basically every second they do that and they just go around and do some other stuff, it's putting cubs closer and closer to ahead of them because he's already done all the adult stuff they gave him stuff, and now he's getting all the child stuff because both sides were loaded,
Right.
but now he's getting the stuff the trade-off he wouldn't have gotten before. So Cubs is definitely ahead here, and I think that until people go back and do adult, it's in a similar spot. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know you're supposed to, right? I think you're supposed to at least
this
do,
point, no.
with what they have, Jabu before any of it, right? You show the letter, you go in, you complete Jabu, and then you leave. So, I didn't actually see those hints, Star.
Yeah, I missed him too.
Oh, I forgot that Hylia has 3 new checks now with the Scrub Sandy stuff. That's actually really interesting. I like this. This is good. Oh god, and Storms has so many dumb checks now too. Like that River Storms Grotto and the what do you call it? The Sacred Forest Meadow Storms Grotto up near the temple. There's a bunch of dumb scrubs now.
Yeah.
Oh no, Storms is very dumb now. I could absolutely see a Storms Way of the Hero. That would be the ultimate George seed. Storms Way of the Hero, you get everything you need, but Light Arrows is in a fucking scrub grotto somewhere.
Wasteland.
We do not have OOT George. Doesn't mean you're not asleep, but you know. Bigger on Crest future. Well, it's important to love yourself. That's a very important quality.
I actually don't know the difference between rando fishing and normal fishing.
I believe the difference is that it cannot fall off the hook. Like I've never ever had the fish run away from me, and that is very unlikely. It usually is. OT storms. Okay, there it is. All right, the prophecy is fulfilled.
Okay.
Now here's the real question, chat. Here's the real question, right? Will a player decide after seeing that, well, fuck it, it's probably AD, and try to go rush the AD as a way to get ahead on other people? Or will they just progress normally? Because like I feel like for certain players who are more mechanically skilled, I never see like rushing the AD. You just take your time, go through all the stuff, and then when you get the AD, you get the AD. But for players like me who don't have like as much of a mechanical skill, I might consider after seeing that and seeing what I've seen in the sea, being like, I think it might be AD. Sure, let's just go, right? Let's just rush AD. But yeah, hammer is required first. That's true. So.
Well, that's assuming. If we find magic elsewhere, we don't necessarily need storms, right?
That's true.
Or am I wrong about that? Yeah.
That is the main thing that storms gets us immediately, but there could be some other stuff that happens as well. I mean, it does what? Like, there's 4 storms grottos with chests. There's 11 checks in. 10 if you disallow the magic in the bottom of the well, and then I can think of at least 6 scrubs in storm grottos. Are there? This Star, do you have a number of how many scrubs are actually in storm grottos? 6. All right, cool. Look, hey, my knowledge of the game actually turns out to be pretty decent. Look at that. Yes, there's the Gerudo Valley one too, right? I knew I was missing a grotto, but I thought it was 6. Yeah, okay, cool. Perfect, look at that. Oh, right, Valley is foolish though. Right, so -2. Okay, so only 4. So we have, what, 10 plus 8, 18 possible checks in a, Oh, I love that mirror shield color from Cubs.
That was nice,
That's a pretty fucking mirror shield color. Sorry, sidetracked. So Storms, isn't Lens confirmed dead? Yes. Lens is not required because we don't need to cross for... Oh, wait. Star, is it though? Because... No, we have Requiem, right? We don't need to cross... Yeah. Requiem was on Saria's song, so it's not locked or anything. But it does turn out that Mirror Shield might be required now, so Deku may have actually paid off, despite our making fun of it. No, Alka, this is a closed Deku seat, so Kokiri Sword is way of the hero. Alright, so I want to get your opinion on 2 things. 1, where do you think the hammer is? And 2, after Cubs does Deku, what do you think Cubs will do? Because right now Cubs doesn't have Boomerang or Letter, or both scales, because I believe they're both in, they're all in Forest.
Lost Woods. I imagine he'll go Lost Woods after finishing Deku. That's where I would go. As for the hammer, I mean, it could just be Ganon's castle.
That's true, but they have
Jabu, Deku. They could get Forest. If they find the bow reasonably.
Yeah, exactly.
be my bet.
Yeah.
What about you? What are you thinking?
So I think that there's got to be something in a dungeon somewhere. Like I know we've already seen the forest one. Oh, there. Oh, right. Boomerang was on Goron City actually. Sorry, I forgot. But
Right.
I don't think Cubs has seen that. It's not on his tracker as far as I can tell. I feel like there's got to be something in the actual dungeons themselves.
Mhm.
So my current bet is, oh no, did he lose the mini game?
He did.
Oh
By a
no.
second.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, that sucks.
Also, hilariously, the prediction that's on the channel right now was a lot closer and felt a lot more likely when we didn't know what OOT was. One piece of information changes the entire thing, and now
Yeah.
it's nearly double.
I should have held my bet. I should have held it. My only hope now is that they find magic earlier. Otherwise, my channel points are gone.
It's possible. So yeah, I could either see hammer in Gens, or I could see hovers in Ganons, and then hammer in like forest, right?
Confirmed hook shot on Volcano, by the way.
Okay,
I just
cool.
saw it on Aspen's stream.
Because here's what hovers in Ganons does, right? Hovers is your only way to get that without Bolero, and Bolero is looking like it's locked probably behind Shadow. Like, because Shadow is the green medallion. So
like it.
we're looking like we're going to require hovers to get up on that volcano. So if it's hovers and Gens, we need to complete. We can't complete Shadow or Water basically because Longshot locked Water, and Shadow is locked by the hovers. So we have our 4 dungeons. We need to complete it right there, which means Bo will be out in the world, and it's much more likely as a result that that Storms is required. And so I feel like you're just gonna see like hammer in one of those dungeons, like hammer and forest is probably my bet. But it could equally as likely be just hammer in hammer in Gens, which would change like a lot of the math, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Lon Lon Ranch being way the hero changes some things too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So we didn't find
It was
anything in the
just Minuet,
grottos. Yeah, it's Minuet. Yeah. So it's just Saria's behind Shadow, but that does mean that Shadow is locked. Oh, yeah, hovers. That more or less points that hovers in Gens, right? Or that the first magic is in bottom of the well. It's those two, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to work through it.
Like
I think that makes sense though.
Yeah, it says something about the accessibility of Shadow. Like if Minuet is way of the hero, then it's required to get Nocturne. That might just be the end of the requirement. No, it's not, because that means Sarias can't be got for it. Which means... Yeah, it's locked behind Shadow. Which would mean... Yeah, it really feels like it might just be Storms for magic. Interesting.
Yeah, and it might not even be first magic, but in all likelihood.
Well, I mean, it's...
Yeah.
It's looking more likely is the problem. And no, Aston's not going DC. And this is what I was afraid of. I thought I said it earlier, but I might not have. Once you have everything that they've already found and stuff, and bombs and things like that, you look at the stone DC. Well, actually, it should turn around. Like, I feel like you should be just doing DC now, right? Like, you know, has Aston steamed the Storm's Hint?
I don't remember where it was. I'm thinking no.
Star, where was the Storm's Hint? And has Aston seen it? Boomerang was in middle chest in Goron Maze. Back Lake. So yeah, no, okay. So then yeah, so without knowing that all dungeons is possible, you get all that other stuff. It's a stone DC. I feel like you just skipping it makes some sense, like from that perspective.
Yeah, that's true. I know personally I've been burned by stone DC having items too many times. I always dip it. Now if I have bombs, for sure I'll go in there.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Take the 5 minutes to check like however many chests there are in there.
Yeah.
So the one time I skip it.
Devin is right, and I agree with you, Devin. With storms and the magic hint, it gets a lot of value. Unfortunately, that's why I was asking whether Aston had seen the storm's hint, because if he hasn't seen the storm's hint, then that gets a lot harder for him, right? He doesn't know that it's very likely all dungeons. He doesn't know, like that it's not just a very quick seed, and so he may skip it. Milk bottle in Jabu is the grossest item possibility in the whole round. No. Yeah, I was gonna say no. There is absolutely a grosser, grosser outcome. Let's just look at this for a second. There's got to be something grosser, right?
Trying to think. I don't know, that's pretty bad.
Is this Master of Time?
Maybe Dampe having milk is kind of weird.
Isn't that
like
the
in
ROM
his grave.
where like the Zoras kill you at the end? Oh, milk bottle and toilet is very gross as well.
Maybe beans in toilet. If it's randomized, of course.
Oh, dude, beans in beans in Jabu, like fermenting.
Great.
It's gross.
These are all bad.
Very bad. Oh, hey, chat. No, this is a good conversation. We as the commentators are going to move away from it, but you should keep talking about the milk because it's making George's life slightly worse. Oh dear. So we're getting the end of Jabu here. Baronade from Cuphat. Aston's gone back to child after doing adult, but not getting all of it. Or do you think Aston's like thoughts on pathing are?
Not sure. Definitely Jabu, I guess. They're all going Jabu.
Lexi, go
Oh,
to hell.
not Tug. Doesn't have Boomerang. Notably.
Yeah, exactly.
He's in
He
the
doesn't
area
have
though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he'll get to eventually once he's in Goron City, probably.
Mhm.
Also, George, I'll meet you there.
Hey, don't lump me in with Lexi. I didn't say anything bad.
Look, we all know I'm the heel. It's okay. If this continues, I'm moving the stream to EU1. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see if there's anything cool on Baronade.
This is an awful lot of Jabu. It's the bow.
That's a bow!
Of course it's the bow.
Oh, wow, okay. Okay, so...
That's Forest.
That's Ganon's castle.
And then Ganon's castle.
Well,
we'll see what's in your pocket.
assuming that Cuphead goes adult and goes into DC.
Yeah.
Oh no! It's required too. It's the required path.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, so basically we have two sides of the coin here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Although Cubs is just going to open Jabu, he doesn't have Boomerang, does he?
He's gonna check a few things because he has slingshot, right? So he can get in.
He can do one check. He has bombs. He has bombs. He can do it regardless. Like,
unfortunately, he's not gonna get paid off this time.
no,
but,
he's gonna get one check and leave. That's fine. Oh, we're getting Doki Doki Grave Dig in the top left here. Not so Doki Doki today.
That's a reference.
Well, yeah, it's Dompe calls it his heart-throbbing graveyard tour, which is exactly what Doki Doki means. Also, Dompe keeps a journal of his thoughts in his house that you can read, which is a Doki Doki, or rather, I'm making a Doki Doki literature reference because of that.
Okay.
That's why I call it that.
Yeah,
it's a couple of layers on a joke. It's not too bad. I like it. Actually. I like it. Is it heart pounding? It's the same thing. It's all Doki Doki. Sticks for the dog.
That makes sense.
Okie dokie dokie.
Oh, that's.
Oh. That's up there with Jomon Doki Doki. Oh, anyway.
Get to relive the Jabu Milk scene again.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm starting to agree with Chad. Actually, that's nasty. Yeah. Still no Frogs 2 hint. Could you imagine light arrows in Frogs 2?
I thought I have Frogs 2 marked dead. Yeah,
you?
Cub saw one.
Cub saw it? Okay.
Finally, I'm on top of something once instead of behind. Just happen to be looking at the right screen, apparently.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it happens a lot.
It's easy to, focus
yeah,
on one person.
Frogs 1 is part of the 18 possible checks that Storms unlocks, so not counting the possible magic check as well. Like that number assumes that there's another magic just to be waiting to be found outside Storms as well. That's a cursed statement. If we find magic and everything we need outside Storms, being able to skip AD, but then suddenly, from the rafters, light arrows on Frogs 1.
The people's elbow.
Yeah, the people's elbow. It's the glass shatters and Stone Cold comes walking down with a couple of beers, stunners you, and puts both fingers in your face and says, "It's on Frogs 1."
Oh, the mental image. It's just too strong.
Exactly, right? Oh, jeez. What do you mean I'm dating myself?
Well, I'm a nice
Stop.
person. I don't mind dating myself. That's fine.
Oh, true.
And I know I took that the wrong way. Wanted to be clear, I didn't whoosh there. Yet.
So, if Cubs is skipping Goron City, I know he's the type to pick a location that he just doesn't go to, and then just never go to it. Like, I remember a scene where he just said, yeah, fuck it, and ignored Din's Ferry for about forever.
Uh-huh.
So, if he's ignoring GC, he might be ignoring GC for a while.
I don't think he's going to ignore it, personally. It's just he's got so many other things to do.
True,
that,
but he is
you know, like
he's beginning to run out though. Like he's now done most of the efficient stuff in Child and is starting to run to Inefficiency Town. So
Yeah.
it's really a matter of like, for me, Cubs will keep his lead if he gets Boomerang, because he'll get the bow, he'll get everything. And if he doesn't do it very quickly, Cuphat may overtake him if he does DC here on his path through.
Maybe it feels bad for Cubs when he goes adult and ends up DC and then has to go back Child.
Or no, you mean Goron City, right?
Sorry, DC GC. GC Janet's Castle. So confusing. I gotta just say it all out. No more acronyms. Just gotta say the whole thing. Yeah, Goron City.
Yeah, there's a couple that I have to say out loud because it's just too much. Things like DMT are fine, right? DMT, DMC, they're all fine. But there's a couple of them that are just too close together. It's true. DMT could have another way of the hair item, though it's not necessarily required. Cubs is now playing our favorite minigame, Don't Touch the Owl. That's true, Alkaline, but one strength at minimum is required to get through forest. So it's very possible the other strengths are all locked behind, like, whatever's in Gen's castle and things, and you just need the one strength to get through forest for Gen's. That's a very clear strength way of the hero.
Yeah, there's also light trial in Ganon's castle, which we know is hinted. So
yeah, so very possible that strength is required.
Yeah.
Don't get abducted. Don't get eliminated. Well, it's not... Oh, that's a bomb lock bomb choose. That's very nice. It's not guaranteed saying no to DC, right? Like, you could be cycling through Goron City and coming back for it, but going into Goron City does make it a lot less likely. If multiple runners in this restream skip DC and thus skip access to all of their hook shots, I am going to be so sad for them. Because I feel like we forget just how like easily Cubs got to it because of the way he did it. It is a bit of a weird thing to do at this point in time, sorta. Wait, Cuphat doesn't even have strength. He has to go back. He's gonna pick up the strength on top of the thing.
Yeah, he'll go back for it.
The question is whether he skips it though.
Having a quick chuckle over Cuphead, because the little Goron is like, my name is Fuck Cubs. It's like yelling it out at him. It's like, oh, right. A little reminder what he named his file.
My name is Fuck Cubs, and don't you forget it. Never forget.
Never forget.
Alright, so here we go. Cuphat's gonna get the strength, and it'll be decided basically on what he does right now.
DC, DC, DC. DC,
Walking
DC.
backwards and going into DC. Okay, alright, good. Cuphat's in a good spot. This is putting Cuphat in a position to get ahead of where Cubs is now, basically.
Oh, happy 1 hour. We made it.
Yeah, happy 1 hour, everybody.
Okay, what's next? Who has access to Forest right now?
Nobody.
No, you're right, because nobody has the hookshot yet.
Yeah. Except
Close,
for
though.
Cubs. Except for
Yeah.
Cubs, who doesn't have the bow because it's locked behind the boomerang.
So who gets there first?
Cuphat.
I guess Cuphat does, doesn't he?
Even if Cubs went to GC right now and got boomerang, he would still have to beat Jabu.
Yeah.
So it's Cuphat.
True. Asking the obvious questions. I'm curious if Forest has anything.
Well, here's the thought processing too, right? Cubs, it made obvious sense for him to dip into DMC to get that song, but Cuphat might just go right to Forest, so he might skip Zelda's Lullaby, which is an unfortunate skip. Although he won't be lost with it for long, but it's still unfortunate. Look, I will never understand the runners who don't let Epona push them. I know it's a 5-second time loss, but I just want to love the horse. The horse is... Epona, what are you doing? Yeah, I agree there's no way he should do it, Alkaline Ace. The question is whether he does, right? We'll see. Probably not, but it is a concern. Like in that particular process.
Cubs kind of playing Russian roulette with chickens there. He got it though. Not a lot of new stuff, new checks going on here. For a bit.
Yeah, until
Probably
Cuphat...
Forest will be.
Yeah, it's Forest. Until Cuphat gets into Forest, we're not really going to see that. And we're going to see Cubs do new checks so long as he doesn't go to Gens, to Goron City and pick up his needed thing. So we'll see some new stuff from him. The other two, Brat is going actually to DC, which is good. So Brat's going to be right behind where Cuphat is. There's the hookshot for Cuphat. I think Cuphat's going to push to finish DC just because of the all dungeons requirement, though. So we'll see that.
Who won the fashion award?
A fashion award?
Yeah.
Probably Cubs for his mirror shield.
That's... But I hate his tunic color. I don't know, the mustard.
I like yellow.
Not doing it for me.
I like yellow. It's good.
It matches his shirt. I know Restream can't see it, but Cub's wearing yellow shirt, so not sure if that was intentional.
It's certainly possible.
I did like his mirror shield though. That was really good.
What would be very interesting is if Cubs found an out of logic or like an out of place bow somewhere else. Like right here, if he just finds a bow, he gets to do Forest. So that is one other possibility that could happen. I was hoping. Wrong kind of ammunition.
I do like I like Brote's colors. The mirror shield perfectly silver, and then the slightly off green or like like a sea foam or something. It's kind of cool.
Certainly not terrible.
I guess he gets my vote.
My vote's for Cubs this seed. I like the tunic color. I like the mirror shield color.
Is this the first time we're seeing Adult Lake?
Yeah, I think so.
What is that? Wallet.
It's a wallet. Gonna take a ride on a crazy bean. Yeah, you should definitely do DC regardless.
Is this for Sunsong Grave as well? Or not Sunsong Grave? Well, Composer Grave.
It's
that's what I
Composer
meant.
Grave, yes.
Yeah, okay.
He's the
Alright.
only player with Zelda's Lullaby because it requires the hook shot the check.
Yeah.
So yes, this is the first one.
And we think the song is going to be...
This could be Bolero.
Could be.
If this is Bolero, it's guaranteed you need the hook shots and hover boots to get the other hook shot. This being Bolero would be pretty bad for the seed. Nope, Song of Time.
Yeah.
But I think that also confirms that Bolero is locked behind Shadow anyway, so... Oh, true. It could be an ice. I forgot we haven't done ice yet.
Mm-hmm. Wait, this... Ice full logic, yeah. Somebody might make their way out there at some point. A lot of other stuff to do first, of course.
That is actually a thought, too. Yeah, quickly checking fire is what might drive people towards that as well.
Yeah, it seems like Cuphead's gaining a lot of ground here.
Definitely.
Cubs, unfortunately for Cubs.
So is Brock, by the way.
Yeah.
It really is going to be a question of when Cubs checks Goron City. That simple.
It's... Uh-oh.
What is Cubs doing?
I don't know what Cubs is doing, but listening to Cuphead talk on his stream, and he looked at Volcano, he's like, I don't think it's anything, and even if it does, it doesn't matter.
Oh no!
Hopefully,
he didn't! Hopefully he'll recheck it?
He rechecks at some point, but oh, he is looking at it, so that's good.
Let's see here. No, I'm not sure.
Okay,
oh, he said it.
Yeah. I was really close to danger.
Oh, okay. Cuphead just said he knew Lon Lon was really the hero, even though it's the first time he saw that hint. I don't think we got anything in Lon Lon that was exceedingly obvious that Lon Lon was the hero. Like, it was kind of weird that Minuet became Way the Hero. In fact, Minuet, Way the Hero told us something. Yeah, I feel like if Cuphead hadn't rechecked that, he was going to be in so much trouble. But fortunately for him, and unfortunately for the sadists in chat, he did.
Oh, this whole time I thought Cuphead's audio was on restream, and then I heard All-Star being played in one of the grottos.
So
Definitely not.
Hold on. Does Brot have Zelda's Lullaby? I don't think he does, right?
No.
He just finished
doesn't.
GC. Yeah, so remember when I said that someone might just instantly play Minuet and go to go into Forest without getting ZL first? This is what I meant.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening.
Chat called me crazy. Everyone will obviously do this first. No, not everyone.
It's the obvious play, but obvious isn't
Yes,
always on your
exactly.
mind when you're running.
Exactly, especially when you're
Yeah.
like just get the items required to do like a big required dungeon that gets you access to Gen's castle, which is Way of the Hero too. There's a lot of things it's getting you access to. You forget the small efficiency of I should go do DMC first for that song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that either, Adam. If he finds Hammer and Forest and my prediction of Hammer and Forest was right, I'm going to be so happy.
It makes some sense. Or hovers, maybe
Yeah.
for a long shot,
Mhm.
leading into irons at some point, I guess. For the
Yeah.
water clear.
That would be the requirement if it's Hammer in Gen's castle.
Yeah.
Although finishing this dungeon gives you the Gen's castle, unless it's behind Strength 3, so which it could be.
Sure do love Double Forest. It's my favorite part of the run.
It looks like Cubs is gonna finally check Goron City here, so that's at least good. Although he
That's
may just
good.
be checking the rest of like DMT because he knows his way of the hero. But either way, it points him towards Goron City. So you have to
Right.
imagine.
I don't see him just blatantly skipping checks like that.
Yeah.
You're right here. He's even on the right level. Like, there's no chance.
Lost Egg, it's not dead. It's very, very possible that First Magic is in Dead Hand in the well, because that's hinted, and Storms is AD, so it's very possible.
Oh, never mind.
Oh no.
Magic and Forest.
Well, okay. Scratch the magic part, but still could be required.
I think this is maybe the third time in the last hour where we've said something, and then as we're saying it, they find
Yeah.
the item.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing pretty good. Yeah, that's right. I really don't appreciate the seed for that, making me out to be a liar.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very nice.
It's not kind at all.
What did I do to you, seed?
And Cubs will get his boomerang right now.
Uh-huh.
There it is.
It's, yeah. Oof. But he's on the right track now, that's good.
Instant
start playing
prelude, probably. Nope, Sun Song first. Interesting. It's George's revenge for the milk.
That's right.
And Aston finally goes through DC, gets his hook shot, so that's good.
Mhm.
All of our runners on the right track now. Yeah, Cubs is just gonna finish up DC for all dungeons purposes.
You know, now that they've all kind of converged, it's like surprisingly linear what the runners are going to end up doing after this.
Yeah, I can't see a whole lot of twists and stuff remaining.
Yeah, a lot of twists in the first hour,
Mm-hmm.
especially from Cubs.
Oh, Cubs is furious, probably.
Yeah, he
Like,
kind of
Cubs
shrugged
had
his
this.
shoulders. And,
Yeah. Cubs had this seed in his palm of his hand, basically, because if he goes to Goron City early on after doing everything he did, especially after he found that hook shot. Like, he was in Goron City to go check DMC, right? He could have just checked Goron City Maze while he was there. Actually, no, he couldn't because he didn't have bombs at the time. That was the problem. All the explosives were on the child side route that he hadn't done. So he would have had, in order to get Boomerang, he would have had to do child Goron City. And that's kind of the problem. He hates doing that, I'm pretty sure.
I don't blame him. It's kind of crap to get up there.
Yeah.
Usually at that point you don't have too many items, and I don't know. I just don't like it.
Child Goron City sucks.
Well, now that you said it, Hufflepuff, it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's how this works. Or is that just for us? Yeah.
You're removing that possibility by saying this right now, so we're probably not going to see it.
That's true.
So are you ready to see dual boss fights of King Dodongo and Dual Forest at the same time?
I sure am.
Chat, this is the most exciting part of the game right here. 2 people walking through forest and 2 people fighting the easiest boss fight in the game. Everyone get hype. I need some hype in chat.
Yay. Yep. I think it's nap time.
Thank you, chat. 3 resident sleepers into 3 pipes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the CSR sleeps. Oh no.
An awful lot of nothing happening.
And
Sure
triple
is good.
forest.
Yep.
We might have quad forest here pretty soon. Well, no,
Everybody's
Cubs has
favorite.
gotta go. Cubs has gotta go do Jabu first, actually.
True. True.
We had quad forest last night. Oh boy.
Cool. With what I understand the seed was like, I'm not surprised.
So, what do you think of the possibility of it being below 215?
I'm still hopeful. The magic in forest really brought it back, I think.
It could seriously just be hammer in or not hammer, hovers in GC, go do shadow, and then you do water with gold scale and the long shot, and you're done.
That would be like best case scenario.
Don't even need irons.
Yeah, I mean, irons could be in any of those dungeons too, and that would still be fine. Like, I think you have an hour to do 3 dungeons. That's not so
Irons
bad.
is certainly fine, but you can definitely do water with just the gold scale and the long shot, and you get that long shot instantly after you get hovers. So
yeah. Are there any bait way the heroes? I mean, Trail isn't finished yet because of storms, and I mean, Ganon's Castle we haven't been in yet, but
yeah, we technically haven't seen
fire.
Though on the other hand, we do know that strength is at least required for. We haven't seen the strength, and strength is required for forest, so there's that. But yeah, fire we saw Dins in very early, so probably no bait there. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still some room for bad logic, but it's looking more and more like okay as we go. Everything's just kind of falling into place.
Yes, Hammer and IGC basically says all dungeons on it, so... What were the resident sleepers for? The 2 people in forest and the 2 people doing King Dodongo fight at the same time. That was all that we were on stream. We couldn't even commentate.
Honestly, this isn't too much better. I mean, Jabu Fire 2 Forest.
Yeah. Because we know what's in the fire.
Although Aston could go deeper. If they so desired. That would be at least something new.
Interesting.
Maybe inadvisable.
Probably the wrong choice, yeah, but
Yeah.
interesting. Oh yes, Aston will be hammerlocked, so... A lack of keys.
Iron's
Iron's on the other side of fire! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
That's bait. Is that bait? That's gotta be bait.
No,
Please be
it's
bait.
not. There
I
could
know.
totally be something in water. There
I
could
know.
absolutely... Oh no!
That's hilarious. You know, whoever said this was punishment for Cubs, I mean, nothing
Yeah.
is more, like, I can't imagine a worse punishment than giving him false hope and then taking it away.
Did I not say earlier in the seed when Cubs got Dins there that there would be something else deeper in fire that Cubs
You
couldn't
sure
get
did.
and he would never go back?
You called it.
I have some apologies to make post stream. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god.
Okay, but hear me out here. What if there's another item farther into fire? No, Aston has just...
if light arrows are on like highest Goron or some garbage, I will seriously lose my mind. Yeah, at least it is irons and not hovers. That's very true, Star.
Right.
If it was hovers, Cubs would be in a world of pain.
Yeah. There's still a chance it won't matter. Small chance.
Does Cubs have gold scale?
Does.
Okay.
I think all 4 of them do. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it in Lost Woods. I just wasn't sure if Cubs had done it.
Mhm.
Oh wait, yes, of course Cubs did it. The letter is in Lost Woods, so yeah, okay. Hovers in central pillar. That's incredible. That would be incredible.
So, Still don't have access to that long shot, right?
No, not until you get hovers. There's a
Yeah.
possibility Bolero is in ice. Do you want to hear a terrifying possibility?
Oh yeah, lay it on me.
All right, so Bolero is in ice.
Mhm.
Long shot is required Bolero because hovers are long shot locked in Water Temple.
Uh-huh. We are getting the ice play.
Oh yeah, all right. I think
That's-
this makes some sense from Aston, right? Like you know that you're gonna, you know, there's a long shot on top of there. You just saw irons. you want to see what's going on. You want to see if Bolero's back here, and if it is, then you can go get long shot.
I think I'm seemingly with Chuckles here. I would be doing Forest and then going Ganon's Castle.
Well, yeah. The other thing is
First.
that with Irons in a Way of the Hero location, yes, we know Din's is Way of the Hero, and that's there. But there is a possibility it was pointing Irons to bottom of the ice lake. So Icy
Right.
Waters is could possibly be something. It's like a lower percent chance than like needing to rush, but it's certainly higher percent chance than like any random check. So
That's true. I usually prioritize my... Is that Strength? That's Strength too.
that's a strength too. Yeah.
Okay, well, that kind of helps the case, I guess. As personally, I would be, going for my dungeons first, I guess, especially with Ganon's Castle being, away the hero. I guess Ganon's Castle versus Ice would
no,
be a
right.
decision.
It's yeah, if Icy Water is something, it's over for Cubs, but if Ice Cavern anything as things, it's very bad for Cubs, because I don't think that Cubs checks things. Also, yeah, that's not a strength lock strength at all.
No.
So if strength is Way of the Hero from Death Mountain Trail, it needs to be strength 3, because well, it could be strength 2 for GGG, right? Maybe.
Is he gonna check water?
Um,
there we go.
Alkali, couldn't the third strength just be strength 2 locked, and strength 2 is required for like GTG? Couldn't that be the Way of the Hero hint though?
I'm going to assume Aston didn't see anything in the water. I couldn't tell, but
yeah, I'm gonna
They
trust
seem
the
to be
person who has
skipping it,
a better sight view of their own thing.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. GTG is currently locked unless you reverse, but yeah, Epona's could be in Ice Cavern, for example. We could definitely see Epona's in Ice Cavern. Well, we don't just need Bolero. Bolero would give it to us too because of long shot, but Epona's in Ice would make a GTG play very, very likely. If my little Bolero thing that I talked about ends up being the actual requirement, I am also going to lose my mind, so you're not alone. Sorry, I'm just watching Aston's stream with incredible delight right now because
Yeah.
it's new and it's the divergence, and I didn't think we'd be getting any more divergences, and it's honestly just very cool.
But now we have a Ganon's Castle play too, so
Yes,
Yeah.
Brock's gonna send us again. Castle, we'll get to see some of that as well.
and he'll be able to check everything except Light Trial, correct? It's another strength.
That's a strength. That's a strength in Gen's Castle.
Wait.
Not strength locked.
That's a spicy strength.
So
Not necessarily Way of the Hero, but
yeah. No. That's the problem, right? The Way
Right.
of the Hero, the strength there means that if strength in Cavern is Way of the Hero, or in the Trails Way of the Hero, it's locked behind strength 3. Alternatively, it means that it's not there, and that we're in AD because we'll require storms for the grotto in DMT. That's correct, Alkali. but we still do need to find a way of the hero item here, so we actually learn what's up right now, right? Yeah, so we learn what's up right now. If Brought finds another item that's required that could be way of the hero in here, we're in AD. If he doesn't, we're in Strength 3 for something behind there. Hammer!
Hammer!
It's AD! It's AD! There's nothing on Strength 3. It's a bait! It's a bait! It's AD! It's a bait!
That's hilarious.
This is the most George scene I've ever seen! This is the most fucking George scene I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, okay, it could be Strength 3 still. It doesn't actually mean it's not. But it looks so much like bait right now. Hammer was in Gen's castle. Like I said, did I not say? Oh no, I was saying hovers. But that was so someone said. Someone said hammer, and you said hammer in GC, didn't you?
I think I did.
Yeah.
I believe I did. Yeah, it's too bad Bro doesn't have Strength 3, so we're not going to find out anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Aston has Strength 2, right? Yeah, he does.
Yes, Aston has Strength 2 because he found the Strength in Ice.
Okay. Not on his tracker, so I wanted to double check.
If Aston goes to Gen's castle right after this, we're gonna see some fucking shit.
Maybe, yeah.
No, none of the strengths lock each other. That's why I'm saying it's bait. It's not technically proven to be bait, but that's why I'm saying it's bait. It's 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 not 100% bait, but it's 100% bait. You know? Oh
Totally
god.
understand. I think I got it, but so if one of the strengths was locking the other strengths, that would be the one that's hinted?
Yeah, so
right?
if one of the strengths was locking the other strengths, there would be a higher chance of the way of the hero thing because it could be way of the hero for strength 2, and that'd be for spirit, or if they are both locked, it would be strength 1. But the strength in Fountain isn't locked by strength, the strength in Gen's Castle isn't locked by strength. Wait, hold on. The Gen strength is locked because of requirements of strength to push the blocks. But
Yeah.
because you can get either one of the other two strengths to get that strength, and you don't need both, it's not locked in the way that would be bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
But
makes
like,
sense.
someone confirm this for me. Because both other strengths are not strength locked themselves, and you only need. Oh God, Cubs just died in forest.
Cubs, no.
This is revenge. He's cursed. He was cursed to be given a beautiful, perfect early run, and then to get absolutely shit on for the rest of it. I have it right, yeah? Okay, perfect. Yeah, so that was my understanding of it. Because neither one's locked, even if the other one's strength locked, there's no way of the hero requirement for it. So if it's way of the hero for strength, it's way of the hero for strength 3. Yeah, I really want Aston to go to IGC. Oh, what's in this? Fire arrows,
Okay,
and
okay.
it's Saria's in here. Okay, so that would means that Bolero is locked behind Shadow, and that means with Bolero locked behind Shadow, we are hover locked for long shot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that means Aston's next logical path is to go right to Gen's castle, right?
I believe so.
That was Eponus? Oh, I'm sorry. I mixed them up. I'm so sorry. That was Eponus? Sorry, I don't have his sound on. Okay. Sorry, I mixed them up. That's dude, that could be GGG. Oh no. Yeah, I got the two mixed. I'm sorry.
Oops.
Alright, let's see what Mweep has. Yeah, I know Kinra. I looked at it for a second. Light arrows! It's on Mweep!
That's so good.
People have to go ice! Cubs is fucked! He's never doing
he's
it!
in trouble. Yeah.
He's never doing it!
Oh, he'll do it, like, 3 hours later.
Yeah, no,
He'll get there.
This is the anti-Cubs seed. Everything that Cubs doesn't do. Child GC, ice, Mweep, everything he doesn't do. It's all oh no.
I said to do forest before ice, too. I fully admit that I was wrong. That's fine. That's fine.
I cursed Cubs so hard. I
don't think he deserved this much.
No.
This is pretty bad.
Well, maybe.
Well, let's, a quick reminder.
Yeah, a quick reminder that for everyone feeling bad for Cubs right now, this is what Cubs rolled for last night's NA seed. So we wanted to punish Cubs, not traumatize them. Oh no. Oh god, that's wonderful. This is a wonderful seed, honestly.
I hope Cubs joins us after.
Oh, me too.
After he's done. That would be great. Oh yes, shout out time.
Yes, thank you so much to all of our runners, Cuphat, Cubs Rule, Aston 1988, and Bratinderos, I guess? And our trackers who are doing a fantastic job, Bluey, Tomoltak, No Pen Name Girl, and Milkwe. And of course, thank you to my lovely commentator right next to me here, Chow. So it's been a ride. I'm enjoying it a lot. This is a great seed.
It has been, yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks,
George.
I'm just hopping in here because that last name, that last runner is German. So I'll help you in the pronunciation. Brot
Yeah, sure.
in der Dose.
Which one is it?
The last one, runner D. Brot
Brot.
in der Dose.
Brot in der Dose?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem. And yeah, thank you all to all the trackers, to both of you lovely comms and all the runners.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure watching this, as usual.
This is a great seed. No, I'm always happy to learn, how to pronounce things like that. It's language is fascinating. I love getting stuff like that told to me.
I actually didn't realize that the name was German.
I've been
but
calling
now that
him.
I know.
Yeah. I've been calling him brought the entire seed because that's what he called his file name, and so I feel like I should have realized it was German, but something in my brain didn't click. Like I've been saying it like the German word brought, like that kind of thing. Like I've been saying it all the way like that, and then I just didn't even think about it. So.
My German's a little rusty, but if I'm correct, I believe his name translates to bread in a can. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure that's right. I'm not going to start calling him that, of course, but
I think you're right.
it does. Oh, good. I didn't completely forget. It's been a hot second since I've really spoken any German.
Yeah. I'm a French speaker, not a German speaker, so it's Wait, hold on.
I like how we've rotated now. We still have double forest, just with the other runners.
You're right.
Just can't
Oh
avoid it.
no. What is a George seed?
This clip is fiery.
I have to see it. It wasn't loading for me. Wait a
It's
second.
good. And in there is Song of Storms is even on Ocarina of Time, which is great.
This clip is amazing.
Shoutouts to whoever made that. That's the first time I've seen that clip. It's impressive.
I'm going to assume it was George because it says, "Why am I still allowed to make
Oh, you're
full
right.
seeds?" So
Yeah,
I think it was
okay.
George.
Thank you, George. That was impressive. Oh, we even get a fire temple. That's nice.
If this is the same seed, we need something to be on frogs.
Yeah. Oh, I'm regretting gambling away all of my channel points on the 215 bet now.
I put 1,000 on
Yeah.
on after, and I feel pretty good about it.
I gambled away my shot to get George to roll a multi-world seed for me. Feels bad.
Yeah, I think my exact bid was 1,060, because that's all I had.
I put 11k on it. I was feeling greedy. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, we just want to practice seed. I can help you. It's pretty easy.
Oh, are you part of the multi-world team? I
am.
Thing. Oh, cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I commentated one of those runs. The team name in that run was incredibly strange. there's a lot of
There's some interesting names, yeah.
interesting team names. Ooh, Vanilla Bosky and Fire.
Cuphead knows it's AD at this point, right? He's not gonna dip.
Well, no, he doesn't. It's not even guaranteed to be 80 at this point, right?
That's true. Well, okay, true.
Until Aston goes into
Yeah, I forgot about the strength 3 nonsense.
Yeah, but Cuphead
Yeah.
did go into Gens and did get his hammer, and so it's more likely to be AD than not. But that's a lot of points, Star. Good lord.
I don't get the pop-ups when we're watching on like the restreamer channel or whatever we're on the page.
Yeah.
So I don't get points. Sad day. So this is interesting by Cuphead. I wonder if he'll continue through fire after beating it, or if he's just gambling on AD.
I doubt it. I kind of feel like he's gonna go right to Spirit, yeah?
That would feel bad because he didn't get irons, right? So
He certainly didn't.
granted, they're not necessary per se, but
Wait, has he gotten Dins yet?
not seeing it. No.
If he doesn't have Dins, he'll continue because he needs a Way of the Hero item.
Right. Right. At least get Dins. Maybe he'll full clear it at this point. Actually. I know I'm not one for leaving leaving Fire Temple early with Way of the Hero hint on it. I have to get the settings. I don't remember what we drafted, but I would much appreciate a multi-world seed. That would be really cool. Need something to practice on. Where's the hovers? Frogs won. Don't do this to me.
Where are the hovers? It could be in Light Trial. DMT Storms is also another great bet.
Trying to be specific with my light trial chest. I think there's one at like 4 o'clock. That's the one I chose.
Yeah.
Kinda, if that makes any sense.
I feel like hovers have to be in one of DMT Storms or Light Trial.
Yeah, you really don't get any other progression if you don't get hovers, right? So, oh, that sucks. That's true. Haven't seen Shadow 2.
Yeah, we found fire arrows as the final check of ice. It's in the final chest. So we'll probably see it when Aston goes to Gens.
Don't worry, Star. I'm scatterbrained too. Today, anyways, it's been a weird day for my brain. I feel like I'm lagging behind everyone by 10 minutes.
It's early in the morning.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's earlier for you, and you're keeping track of everything. I have no excuse.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. This is what I have to do anytime I run this game. I don't use a tracker, so I just, memorize all the checks as I go. So this is commonplace.
I don't use a map tracker either. I think it's really nice not having to do that. I do use an item tracker though.
I don't use any tracker.
Yeah.
I just memorize all my checks and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
1 in every 10 races, it means I forget something, but it's fun for me, I guess. Like I like the challenge and puzzle of having to like piece it together from your memory.
Yeah. Yeah, I mostly keep an item tracker up for stream purposes, not for me.
Yeah,
I already know what I have. So far, so good on not missing checks, though.
Mm. Well, I can tell you that Cuphat did pick up Din's, though, so...
Yeah, Cuphead has Dins.
I mean, he's in Shadow right now, so... Wait, there's Feroris.
No, his scores win too.
It's weird. Aston's gonna be the last one to finish Forest, but might be the person who's most ahead right now. Assuming he goes to Gans right after. Can the Boulder Jungle and Hammer Suit ever be hammerlocked? The left side can be if strength is too far gone, and the right side can be if bombs are all hidden behind hammer. Yeah, Cups is behind. He needs to go to ice regardless.
Oh, I'm excited. I need to see what's in Light Trial.
Me too. I'm very excited for what Aston will do here. So Cups is gonna... Oh, okay. Looked like he was gonna go Child, but he actually teleported back here to do not sure what. Probably Gan's Castle right away?
Yeah,
Yeah.
does have it.
Winner! This is Cubs' penance. I agree.
Mm-hmm. So he'll get what here? Strength 2,
Strength 2 and hammer.
Go back, fire, get his irons. He's on his way.
Yeah, he probably gets the irons as a result of the hammer.
Unless he thinks Dins is the only way to hero there, but...
Mm-hmm. He could just go back and kill Vafagia with the hammer and then leave.
Yeah.
What does Ice have that he needs to go back for? Fountain has strength 3, and there's Horse for GGG, and Lights on King Zora. There's a lot of things that could be there. Oh yes, fire arrows and iron chest, don't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
What's today's bullshit?
That's a question.
Well, it's either a not strength locked strength weirdness with strength 3 based on DMT, or all Dungeons for Storms for DMT Scrotto in DMT.
And light arrows and King Zora, just as a nice side prize.
It is a nice side prize.
Yep.
Death Mountain Trail Starks. Alright, here we go with Aston going right into Gen's castle. It's a good play.
Sure is. Question will be answered.
Yeah, Brotanerdos has has strength 3, but didn't go back to Gens to get light trial. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I understand the fire play.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it is AD, that does make the mirror shield a little more useful, I guess. I know we talked about that earlier, but...
Brot has the strength in Gen's castle. Or did you mean Aston? But he's gonna get that right now anyway, so... Well, he's doing an interesting order. Like... huh? Oh, I guess maybe he's thinking ice arrows first or something, or fire arrows for the number 2. I don't know why you do this in order like that. Don't leave. Good.
Oh, okay.
Why did he do this first? You're gonna do all of it anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good shot.
Very good shot.
I couldn't see it. Have we seen anything in Fire Temple? You mean apart from Dins and Iron Boots? Or since then? So there's definitely those 2 items we found pretty early. I don't think we've seen anything new since then. Yeah, Cubs found Dins, what, like 20 minutes in? Pretty early. A couple other people grabbed it since then. More than a couple, I think they all have it now, but... I know suspense is killing me too. Let's go to light trial.
Well, he has to get the strength
know.
and forest trial here first, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But still.
It looks like his plan was he goes to Shadow and then works his way back over because it's faster. Or rather, like...
I'm trying to remember. I think that's the same path I take. So I don't know.
I just go to forest first and walk around the circle. But yeah, there's strength 3, my guy. Thura doing this first.
Cubs in. Have we seen a shadow dip yet?
Well, Cup is was in Shadow, yeah, and now Cubs is in Shadow too.
Yeah. Now we get the water dip.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll find out if gold scale is all that was needed.
True.
Pretty quick here. Irons were in Fire Temple.
Yep, in the bomb wall door in lava room.
Yeah.
Alright, moment of truth, chat. If you were giving me anti-pogs earlier when I asked for your hype, get your hype in now.
Anti-pogs.
Well, they gave me resident sleepers.
That's true. Anti-fog, I guess. Yeah.
Here we go. Chest number 1. Nothing.
My bet
Chest
was on
number
the 4
2.
o'clock chest. I guess maybe it's
Nothing.
like 5 o'clock in the clock, but
Chest number 3.
let's
Nothing.
go.
Chest number 4. Nothing. Chest number 5.
Oh no.
Hovers!
There it is.
Not AD.
I think I was 1 chest off on my bet.
Chest number 5 is the 3 o'clock chest.
That's like the 3 o'clock, yeah, so I was 1 off. Close enough.
Do we have everything to beat the game now? Yeah, everything. We're
That's go mode, right?
Let's go mode for
no,
Aston.
Yeah.
Strength is indeed the way of the hero. Cub's going ice, that's good. I really thought it would take Cubs longer than this to go ice, but Cubs decided to do it. I guess there's just not that much left for Cubs to do.
True. True.
The seed was pretty linear and not that long in all other ways, so...
I like how we avoided like the whole of Gerudo Valley, pretty much.
Yeah, all of Gerudo's things. No, nothing's in GGG, nothing's in Fortress, nothing's in... Like, that's insane. Barren Valley, Barren Spirit Temple, nothing in Wasteland, nothing in GGG, nothing in Fortress.
Yeah.
That whole area just has nothing for you.
The whole west side of the map just got cut out.
And there's Brought with his hovers.
Have we seen Bosky in water? I don't think so.
No, not quite
Not
yet.
yet.
Yeah, I mean, they're fairly close on everything. Honestly, at this point, it's just like with the seeds basically solved. That's just you know, Aston's gonna do this. Aston's gonna go do long shot water, and then it's over.
Yeah.
So. Cubs will get the strength here, and hopefully have the diligence to do all of ice as well. There's our long shot.
Yep.
Hopefully Cubs has the diligence to do ice because he doesn't want to leave Weep behind. Well, he doesn't know that, but we do. If Cubs leaves Weep behind, he's in so much trouble.
He's already in trouble. Just
Yeah.
don't dig the hole any deeper, please.
Cubs already got the light arrows? Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, cool. Water, boss kitty, bosky, and river. Okay. Longshot is on top of the, in the middle of the crater on top of the volcano, and people have seen it. So they know it's there. It's been found, just not picked up yet. No, it's not fast water.
Of course it's not, right?
It'd be fast water if we had, like, things missing, but since we don't have things missing and we're just waiting to complete the game, it's slow as shit. Honestly, this seed could have literally been a jet seed. Like, you follow the right
Close.
routing, and
Yeah.
you follow the right routing, and you blow the seed out of the water.
I'm still curious if one of the runners, not on Restream, did follow the God path and will
Right.
be finishing imminently.
Mm-hmm. Very possible.
Yeah, really curious what the times are going to end up being. Or like if there's going to be a huge rift between whoever takes first or second and the rest of the crowd.
That Cubs reaction.
You say it's hard, but boy, Cubs was like 50% there.
Yeah, like genuinely.
You would kind of have to big brain a lot of those checks though, the routing, but possible.
Cubs has pointed out the potential that irons are required, but likely go mode.
Oh, sweet summer child.
They are not required. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom quickly, so I'll be right back.
Sure.
Not a whole lot to commentate on this right now.
Yeah.
We're just we're all running to the end here.
I'll hold down the fort with the riveting commentary on basically everything we've seen before.
Yeah, thank you.
Go mode. Yeah, that's fine. So how's chat doing? Quite a seed, huh? This might end up being close between Aston and Brotinderdos. This Brot does have a long shot already. Cups ice. Three shadow. Or, sorry, not three. Two shadow. Two shadow water. Ice. Pretty, ZSR sleep here.
If we're having some ZSR sleep, do you mind if I pop in for a second?
Please.
Just want to give a lovely shout out to all the people making this possible. First of all, with all the runners starting, of course, Cuphead, Caps Rule, Aston, and Brot in der Dose. Thank you for one thing I want to point out is that we get permission from the runners. So it's not a given that we can restream. We would like to feature these runners, right? But it's if they're not required to, they can say no. So it's always like it's always nice to see people being like, hey, you can use my perspective. We can commentate over you. And just a huge thank you to all four of them for bringing us this show. Also, shout out to the lovely two commentators today, Lexi Cat and Chaos X. Also, is it Chaos X? Just making sure.
Yes, you got it.
Nice. Imagine pronouncing something right.
Nailed it.
And also a lovely shout out to our trackers today in the background, giving us the match state. Blue, Timmeltuck, No Pain Namegirl, and Mikvi. I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, shoutouts to Lexi, although she's not here at the moment, but it's been fun commentating this one, for sure. As we start winding the seed down. Looks like it's going to be a 2-2 split on our runners here. Cuphead and Cubs kind of racing each other. Aston and Rotinderdos racing each other as well. Hopefully we can get a top 5 finish on Restream. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Cuphead's pretty far behind. They're both kind of behind, I guess. Cubs is definitely ahead. Unless Cubs makes a huge mistake, he's probably going to end up taking it, I guess. But you say that, there's always a chance, right? Three minutes until payday, not for me. Right, he's not too far behind. Like, he's not out of it. It's just, if they both, play decently well, I think Cubs does take it. You'd have to screw up somehow. In my opinion. Aston's not behind. I don't think so. Aston's go mode. I was talking about Cuphead. Sorry if I didn't make that clear. Yeah, the bottom half of the restream is go mode at this point. Oh, sorry, yeah. Not overall, just over Cuphead. Yeah, you could make a case for Aston being first restream, although, they still have to go get Longshot, which can take some time. I think it might be closer than it looks. I guess it also depends if Aston finds Bosky and River sooner than everybody else does, which is possible.
And there is Cuphat with his hovers. Everyone's now on go mode.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got back in time to see that.
Yeah, the top half of the screen I was talking about is they're kind of racing each other, and the bottom half of the screen's racing each other.
Yes, very true.
Sort of, yeah.
Hovers were in 3 o'clock chest, the middle right chest in light trial.
Cuphead I had his stream open for a bit, and he did kind of misread it as a non-item, but I think walked it back before leaving. So he should know that it's a long shot, or at least something.
George, I think middle chest is like the 7th chest, the one in the actual middle. 4 o'clock, I think, is closer.
Winner, winner. Nailed it.
Well done.
I'll take close enough.
And the prediction, right? Time for payment? It's
No.
now 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yep. That's all right. Enjoy my rupees. I deserved it.
Ooh, that's 600 rupee payout.
Oof. Rip believers, indeed. Ugh. It's like all my rupees went to Glamforos.
Oh,
just
dude.
traded.
Aston found the last bomb bag.
Yeah, great. Yeah, at the time 215 was plausible. I should have held my bet for like 3 more minutes, and then we would have seen the potential AD.
Why is Aston going child?
I don't know.
Oh, for Bolero. He's gonna use
Just going
Bolero
for
to
Bolero.
get
That's
the things
smart.
faster.
Yeah.
Wow, he actually tracked that? Oh, there's no way you could have known. There was other things it could have been, but
GG's to Cariosa for first place.
wow, 217, just over.
Barely
But that's
missed it. Yeah.
there's the jet, folks. That's the jet we were talking about.
That's an excellent finish for this seed. Now, how many people are going to finish, shortly after this? Like, I wonder where the pack is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Is Cariosa a standout, or did a couple other people kind of follow that same line of logic?
Well, Aston's gonna go finish water now, and then that'll be it for him. I think Aston's on pace to be like 230 to 235 around there.
Yeah. Yeah, Cariosa, a good runner. Very good runner. Not surprised. I wonder how soon. Well, wait.
Does he? Oh, he's just saying Ferraris.
That's
Okay.
smart. That's smart.
I was like, does he already have the boss key? Did he come here earlier? But
That's
no,
what I was
he's-
thinking.
God,
No, just for Roar's win, which is really good play. Well, yeah, no, it's a good play. It's unfortunate that boss key is in the river. Its water level's already going to be in the right spot, but it does get you there really fast, at least from river. So it's still.
it'll probably still save some time, just not as much time
for
as
sure.
it could save.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm starting to agree. I think Aston probably has it.
Yeah, I think so, Chuckles. He got light arrows and strength 3 and bailed to go get hovers.
Doesn't have fire arrows, so.
Alright. Brotenderos is going to do Shadow. Aston's in water. But the difference between them is Shadow has a lot more like heavy required keys and linearness, and
Yeah.
even though we know that the key is in river and water, it's like it's a bit faster. So
Yeah, you could get the boss key pretty early. If
we
you know,
know
if you
we
just
know
grabbed
it's
two
not
keys and went for it, but yeah,
true. Yeah,
I don't think Aston will do that though. Probably check everything on the way.
yeah, not likely. The song on Prelude was Bolero, Tomo.
Yes, convenient routing. It's very considerate of the seed.
I wonder if Cubs will find the seed if you consider it.
Probably not, but maybe. I mean, ultimately, the seed didn't screw him out of DMC. It's just, or Goron City rather. You know, he just kind of routed himself out.
I think if we don't see a finisher in the next like 4 or 5 minutes, then I think we can safely say that Cariosa is like in a pack on his own.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Like even now, he's 5 minutes ahead of 5 minutes ahead of basically anybody.
Yeah, and as far as restream goes, you know, full dungeon kind of ahead of both
Right.
Aston and Brotinderdos.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what it's gonna be. There was a time in this seed where I think every single one of these runners was in the lead. Like Cubs was in the lead at the very, very beginning, and then Cuphat took that lead because he was the one to first have Jabu done and get long shot, and then Brought had the lead at one point because he had completed Gens and had basically beaten Ice before Aston beat Forest, and so had he gone right back to Gens afterwards, he would have been ahead of Aston, but he went to some other places to check some other stuff first. And then Aston has been the lead ever since. So
yeah, it's pretty cool. Been a decently even seed.
Lots of variance is as we say in sports. Lots of variance, lots of equity. It was not AD, Wolflink, I'm afraid. Sorry. We really wish it was.
Close. Not quite.
Could Cubs snipe Brunt? Might be difficult.
I don't think so.
Just because of where the key is. Goomba finishing second with a time of 2:23.50. Just under where I was saying.
Yeah. That's a good finish too, honestly.
Same-ish pack.
Yeah, back to Cubs finishing. I guess that it's the same thing we've been saying about, you know, Aston. It's like if you big brain the river, you know, you just get 2 keys and go straight there. Yeah, you can you know, save a lot of time doing that, but it's not likely that Cubs is going to go for that.
Yeah.
There's too many other checks down there. If it doesn't pay out, you have to go fix the water level. It's just bad feels. Then again, he's kind of Fuck Cubs, the ship is sinking. Thanks, Cuphead.
No, Cuphead, you're fantastic. Truly, truly a wonderful, wonderful meme you've given us today.
You know, when it came true, you know, he kind of cursed. He cursed Cubs before you did.
You know what? Yeah, I don't have to
I think.
apologize. It was Cuphead's fault. Cuphead's the one who cursed him.
That's true.
Wasn't me. I got the Shaggy defense. Wasn't me.
That's wasn't me. I mean, maybe it was a combination of the two. You both had to curse him in order for it to activate.
Iron Boots deep in fire. Wasn't me.
Keep it going.
Oh, you really want more? Oh God. I do have more. I think maybe. Oh God. Also, that should be like someone's like profile quote. Fuck Cubs, this ship is sinking.
That's true. If you think of this, if you think of the NA Weekly seed as like a ship, then Cubs didn't go down with the ship like a good captain should. And this
Ryukane
is his punishment.
snipes Fabio by 4 seconds. Oh, that's
snipe.
gotta hurt. Oh,
Yeah, GG's to both of them.
yeah, well done.
Honestly, sub 230, I think with this seed is like that's
Is
still pretty sick. I would
very,
still
very
kind of
good.
lump them in with Cariosa, even though Cariosa
Ah,
is still
I think
6 minutes ahead of.
No, yes, I think we're starting to
the
see
next
10 minutes
finisher.
ahead of these two, basically, because it was 2:17:00. That's like
Yeah,
that's like 9.5 minutes ahead of these two. I think we're starting to get into like that's a whole dungeon ahead, more or less. So like,
I agree. I guess my thought process is that, you know, with all of the mistakes you could make in the seed, like a sub or like a 3 hour plus finish, maybe sub 4 is, you know, could be pretty
Doable.
likely.
Yeah,
Um,
if you're
for a lot
a
of
player,
runners.
if you're a player who prioritizes GTG heavily and you do that at all, you're in that same place. So
Right.
Felix offside with 227. That's not too bad. Aston going down to check the central pillar. Oh no.
Sound like Gymnast? I'm trying to remember who Gymnast is. I know the name.
He's the Skyward Sword runner, Gymnast 86.
Oh yeah. Interesting. Now I'm gonna have to go go check that out and see what happens.
Actually, yeah, Cuphat has the boss water boss key. He's not actually that behind. He's in a good place.
right. Yeah, that happened.
Wow, Aston and Cup might be close.
Cubs gonna pull it back.
Well, possible, because Aston is gonna like last location his key boss key apparently.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Cubs doesn't have long shot, does he? Or does he? It's not on his tracker.
Good question. Does he not? Did he not see the volcano? Oh no.
He entered with long shot. Okay.
Okay. Right, yeah, because he's in the Iron Boots. Right.
Cubs needs to stop playing for a second and update his tracker so I can see what's going on.
And... oh, right. Hover Boots. Hilarious.
See, I don't know. I can't tell the difference between the hook shot and the long shot on Cuphead and like Cubs stream, for example.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I think the biggest difference
Might be
I see
my
is that
monitor.
it's like the head, is, like the spearhead is larger.
Yeah.
I don't know if he does.
I mean, with Boss Key,
yeah.
has he done Shadow? He did Shadow, so yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
wow,
He's ahead.
he could
Yeah.
snipe him, sure.
Just because of the last location.
That's crazy. This is really close.
Aston has to beat Dark Link, and then he gets his key. Wow. Because... you don't do that. Oh, Aston.
It's a decent chance we could have a full restream interview.
Of all
this.
4 at once? Yeah, because Brought is getting really close to the end of Shadow, too.
Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty hype.
I think Cubs is going to come last on Restream.
Some might say he deserves that.
Very possible. Well, Cubs is on the right path here now.
Mm-hmm. It's been a while since I've seen a restream this close between all runners. Usually there's some straggler.
I know Cuphat and Aston are definitely going to get to Gens before Cubs.
Yeah.
Brought is the question now, because he has to do the little maze thing and then beat Bongo Bongo. And I think Bongo's a little bit longer than Morpha, so...
Yeah.
Depends on if your one cycle on Bongo is clean or not.
Wow. Cuphead almost certainly going to take it. That's great.
This is the kind of run where one mistake on Ganon will put you behind again.
Right. Yeah, get knocked off the tower or something.
You even just missed
Something
a one
silly.
cycle.
Yeah. Something as simple as that.
Just not going to take a whole lot, yeah. Because there's Aston right there. He's a cutscene behind, basically. And here's Brought with his final key. So Brought's gonna go ahead to do that. Cubs has gotta walk his way back because I don't think Cubs use Furores. So...
Yeah, that's really smart usage of Furores still.
Mm-hmm.
Will end up paying off.
Oh yeah, 2 cutscenes behind.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Brought dropped.
well, that's not going to help.
To me right now, Aston is a climb behind Cuphat, and Cubs and Brought are going to be like a climb behind Aston.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, yeah. I will mention that it is like, even if Bongo is longer than Morpha by like a decent amount, the cutscenes for Bongo are significantly shorter. Because you gotta watch the lake filling and Morpha die. It's a lot.
Oh. Bongo not going so well, though.
Yeah, this is not the one cycle you want to see with Bongo. Alright, both bosses die simultaneously. That does mean that Bongo is going to end quicker than Morpha.
We get to see the cutscenes back to back. Or like next to each other.
Yep.
That'd be great. Real-time comparison.
So here's what it is. Aston is a climb behind Cup. Cup makes a mistake here, and Aston could gain some advantage. Although, actually, Aston has to clear this out. I think Cup did that earlier.
You might be right.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So Biggerons is going to help a lot here, but he's... Alright, let's see if he gets the one cycle.
He's looking
2,
good
3,
so far. I'm sure
4.
he'll get it.
You got it. Yep, cool.
Yeah.
No mistakes. Alright, so just a Ganon fight now.
Cool.
I think that's gonna make it Cuphead taking it. The other 3 are extremely close, though. I mean, I think it's gonna be Aston second, but then Brotender and Cubs Rule are in. Look at that! Wow, seconds of each other.
Yeah, it's really close. What a hype ending!
Right? Yeah.
Let's go. This is so cool.
A little bit of a race here at the end.
Was Cup the last to enter Go mode first to Ganon? I think so. Yeah, he had gotten the Water Temple big key.
Yeah,
which saved a lot of time.
While he was looking for hovers and things and strength and stuff, he basically did all of water with just hookshot and irons, and that gave him a lot of progression. So he didn't have to do that as much. Well, Cubs is getting punished because he's going to be the last one to complete, but...
Probably.
Unless Brotender... No, Brotender cleared this. Okay, so yeah, so he should be the last one to complete. But they're, like, on each other's fucking heels. Like, it's really,
right.
like...
Cubs cleared it, too.
Not even just a mistake could, like, do it. Just a little bit of inefficiency could pull one over the other at this point. Like, honestly, we're gonna get to say GG to Cuphead here in a second. We'll get a GG from Aston here in a second, similarly. But the real race right now is on the side over here. And Icola finishing 6th with 2:37. That's the second group. I agree with you.
Aston missed one cycle.
Oh no. So wait, that's gonna put him, like, in the...
Aston missed. Aston fell.
Oh no! They're catching up!
This could be it.
They're gonna all be together on Ganon. No way! Alright, GG to
GG's
Cuphead.
Yep. First on restream.
37:57. Well done.
Real solid time.
Oh no! Let's go again! Oh no! Oh god!
This is how my Ganondorfs go. You hate
Aston,
to see it.
come on! You got it, bye.
Because you climb back up and then sometimes he just, like, he knocks you back down again. Absolute jerk that Ganondorf is.
So Ganondorf is beaten for Aston. We got a Ganon fight coming. Wow! The Brotender is like 3, 4, 1, 2, 5 seconds ahead of Cubs.
Wow. It's definitely a pseudo choke from Aston, but it looks like it's not enough to.
No. Yeah. Another mistake or too much of a tilt might have put the other two in punching range, but just too much distance, I think it looks like.
Yeah.
On the other hand, these other two are in the exact same position. 3, 4, 5. All right. So we got ourselves 3 Ganon fights happening simultaneously with a little bit of distance between each one. A single mistake put anybody into last place. This is the race to not be last, folks. Get hyped, get excited.
So far, so good.
Yes, last on the restream will blink now. There's still people running out there, obviously, but like all 3 of these runners have the opportunity to be top 10 if no one else snipes, because Cuphead was 7th. So these 3 could go 8, 9, 10, just like that.
It would be absolutely poetic if somebody sniped in between 9 to make Cubs
Make Cubs 11th.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Okay, Brotinder and Cubs, literally a second apart.
Yep. Aston's just done now. 1, 2, 3. It's 3 seconds.
GG's to Aston. We'll see what his
Aston's
time is, but
Aston's got the GG with 2:40.51. It's 8. It's Brotinder versus Cubs. They're at the same point. They're seconds apart. One mistake. Oh, it's Cubs!
oh no!
It's gonna come
The
down
snake.
to you can't miss the swing. If you miss the swing, you're gonna lose. They're oh my God! Here we go.
They have to dot done too in race time.
Oh God!
Cubs, no!
Oh, Cubs!
What was it? Who did it?
Brotinder!
Oh!
1 second! Brotinder gets it out
I
with the
can't believe it.
efficiency on the dot done! Cubs
Well,
sniped into last place on Restream by 1 second. The ultimate punishment. The
Cubs
ultimate
missed-
on everybody. Oh my God.
Welcome, Cuphead and Aston.
Welcome, guys. Oh my God.
Crazy finish.
You two just missed something happening on Restream.
Did Cubs miss the swing?
He missed the first swing. He walked
Yeah,
over to Ganon,
like I
but he was
said,
too far to the left.
I was saying it right. It's if someone missed a swing, they could lose.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wow.
Oh, so Cubs got owned again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly
Make me
that. Yeah.
happy.
Well, I can't say I was expecting that when I put Caps on Restream, but what a Restream, folks.
No
What?
kidding.
What a restream! Wow. Incredible. Yep, Cubs got his punishment, I guess. That feels like the appropriate amount of punishment, actually.
How? Okay, no. You know what would have been the best ever finish? Brot in a Dose finishing at 34, and then somebody snipes at 35, and then Caps finishes 1 or 2 seconds later. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
Oh man. So how'd you guys find the run?
A breath of fresh air after last night, that's for damn sure.
No
Oh, yeah.
kidding.
There was a lot of spooky stuff happening in this run. Like a lot of chances that we could have been here for 2 or 3 more hours. Some storm stuff, some other things like that. But every time something came up that could have been dangerous, almost literally as if it was like prophetic, we would start to say like, oh, this could be worrisome on Restream, and then suddenly someone would find the thing that we were just talking about. So so Cubs was the only one to go really far with adult early on. All of you guys went child mostly through early. Does anyone want to talk me through what your kind of routing plan was for early game?
For me, it was, I got Prelude, I want songs. So I decided to cut Adult 1 short. And then just like everything fell into place child, so I could basically full clear it besides like a couple things. And so like it just worked out. That's basically how this seed went. It just worked out.
Yeah. So we on Restream on the commentary were in the same position as you, and we thought that Cubs may have been behind because he went adult for a very long time, until we discovered that he basically picked up strength on DC right after Kakariko, dropped right into DC, found Hookshot, dropped right into DMC found Zelda's Lullaby and saw the long shot on top of the volcano, and so we were like, wow, Cubs is like ahead and like is in a really good spot. And had Cubs not skipped and like orphaned Goron City for a while, he would have possibly like jetted this entire seed like at where Karios's run was, because Karios finished like 217. That's about the time Cub lost with orphaning. Also, hi Cubs.
Speaking of, welcome.
Yeah, it's funny. I almost went to Child Goron City after Dekuchi. I'm like, I have like 4 song checks. Let's go see if we get Sarias so I can just do the whole thing at once.
Right, yeah.
Mhm.
What was there again?
Nothing, and nothing.
Yeah.
No, Boomerang was in the maze.
Boomerang
Oh,
was
yeah.
in Goron
Yeah.
City. That was the requirement.
Nice.
Like both child and adult like early were loaded. It was just a question of like once you did one, how efficiently did you do the other side, and did you miss anything? And so Cubs missed Boomerang for a while, and a lot of you guys missed Hookshot for a while. And that's kind of what ate you guys' time.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like wasn't missing Hookshot for that long. It's just I had a really long child in the middle.
It's all perspective based, right? Like Kariosa finished at 217. Like that's 20 minutes. Like where those 20 minutes go, mostly inefficiency in not immediately going to the item you were missing for routing wise. Like not saying that your routing choices were wrong, just that they weren't correct in this case, right? So turned out a certain way. Why did you do an extended adult one, Cubs? Because everyone else on Restream went child early and just powered out those songs. I'm curious why you went up into DMT instead.
I had Trailway of the... No, I did not have Trailway of the Hero.
No, not yet.
I wanted to check top of DC, and then I was going to bail.
Mhm.
And then you saw strength.
Yeah, Strength ended up pushing me into DC, which led to Hook, and that just led me to do everything else.
That's fair. Yeah, because then once you get Hook, you want to just like go and get the song on DMC, and you see another hook shot on top of the volcano, and you get Zelda's Lullaby. So it's some more checks you can do. So there's a lot of adult stuff to do at that point. So it's just I was just wondering why you decided to make that choice to begin with.
That was the other thing. I was trying to get the songs as child, hoping for Bolero to be able to get that long shot, but clearly that was not going to be the case.
No. Unfortunately not, no. Were any of you worried about... So who actually saw storms as a hint? Because OOT was storms, and I'm wondering if any of you saw the hint.
Never saw it, but it sure seemed like it was pushing that way.
Yeah, that was the same position I was in. I hadn't seen the hint, but I was pretty convinced that's where it was going to be.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but by the time it would have came up, it's just like, well, I have everything to do Spirit. Spirit's easy, so I wasn't that worried.
Right. So
I assume it's locking irons, to be honest.
No, irons are... You're gonna love this. So, Cubs, do you remember when you dipped fire just after you got your hook shot during Adult 1? You went in, you didn't have any bombs, so you just could only check 2 checks. And, you found Dins. How lucky you were. Well, irons are on the other side of that lava room, behind the bomb door.
Very nice.
Had it been reversed, it would have been much funnier, unfortunately. I also want to tell you that at the beginning of the stream, when you found that, I was like, couldn't believe how lucky you were, and I said something that it's like semi-cursed. You didn't actually really come up to mean anything, but I was like, I bet you anything, there's something deeper in fire, and Cubs is never going to come back to fire because he already has the way of the hero. And it turned out I was sort of right.
I actually debated it after seeing that hammer. I had nothing else. I had made up my mind before going into Ganon's Castle that I was doing Fountain and Ice after, so I just stuck with that, and it kind of paid out just a little bit.
It worked out because when we saw light arrows on Weep and strength in the Fountain, we were worried for you because we know that rather my understanding is that you tend to skip ice if you can. Like, you don't do a lot of ice, as far as I understand, right, Cubs?
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, there was really not much else available to be perfectly honest. I was starting to think we were going to end up needing to go to GTG, so I was hoping that there would be Epona in Ice Cavern to lead us out there, but nothing ever came from that. Never even had to bother. I just went inside, set 4 hours, and like, hey, we'll be back if we need.
Right. So, when besides Aston, who already had Strength 3 when he walked into Gens, all the rest of you walked into Gens with Strength 1 and found Strength 2 basically there. So when you picked up Hammer and Strength 2, were any of you like really set that it was going to be like all dungeons and then went, or did none of you like kind of fall for that kind of bait? Because when we saw that, we were like, it's either in DMT Storm's Grotto or it's in Light Trial, and there could be no other way, no other place hovers could be.
I mean, I didn't even go fire until I got Hammer, so I was just like, yeah, it's probably Hammer, and I checked for the Fireway of the Arrows.
It certainly seemed like it was pushing that way. In a sense, I was just kind of hoping it wasn't going to be, and that kind of led to going to Ice, but
right.
It sure looked like it pushed it that way.
Oh yeah, no, we were very convinced that with that Hammer, it was going to be Hammer Way of the Hero, and it was going to be all dungeons for Storms to open DMT's Storm Grotto, and that Strength wasn't going to be Way of the Hero, because there were 2 strengths not locked by Strength, and then the 3rd strength in Gens was locked by 1 strength. So theoretically, neither of those strengths had to be Way of the Hero. And thus we could have had the Hammer Way of the Hero instead, and that would have meant that if there's no Way of the Hero in Death Mountain Trail, the Death Mountain Trail Way of the Hero was Storms. That was the logic we had, but it turned out not to be the case, because it was just in Light Trial. That was the only other way it could have worked, so. Do you have any questions for them, Cha?
No, you covered all the big ones. That was yeah, real interesting scene. Nail biter at the end there too.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, I encourage all of you, but especially Cubs and Brut, to go back and watch the stream around 2:40 until your guys' end time, because it was a lot. It was frame for frame basically. In fact, Cubs, you missed one swing on the final part again. You swung a little bit too far left, and that basically is what made you come 4th on restream by 1 second.
I spent a good minute and a half trying to look under the ice because I couldn't tell if it was arrows or hovers at the bottom of Fountain.
I came very close to not seeing that there was a hook shot in DMC, though I think I would have made the same decision and gone there anyway.
Yeah.
But
we saw that you did that and then went up, and we had heard basically that you had said, oh, I'm pretty sure it's just arrows or something. And we thought that you were going to leave without that, and then you would just never come back. And then you turned around and looked at it again, and he's like, actually, I'm not actually so sure now. I think that might be a hook shot. And we were at that point, we were like, okay, if he thinks it might be a hook shot, he's always coming back. So we weren't worried anymore. But there was a moment of heart attack for us where we're like, oh no, he VCI'd it.
Yeah, I think even if I still thought it might have been an arrow, I wasn't sure enough to rule it out entirely. I'm pretty sure I would have come back. Besides, that point, with how it worked out, like I was just looking for long shot, and there was Way of the Hero Fire, which is now newly in Logic with the boss key, or the key that I got from Volvagia, or Ice Cavern. And so, who knows which one I actually would have picked.
That's fair.
There's one thing I would like to mention, and that is Cuphead. Where do you get these inspiration for these wonderful file names?
Let me guess. It has something to do with last night, yeah.
A little bit,
yeah. It might.
Fuck, Cubs! The ship is sinking.
Literally finished this 2 hours quicker than last night's seed. Fuck last night's seed. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that scene was fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought it was fine.
I need a quote book, because, like, look, Fuck Cubs is a great file name, but truthfully, Fuck Cubs, the ship is sinking is just truly a wonderful quote.
You know what? There's a reason the bullshit command exists. I'll just say that.
I had to change it because people were getting confused, so I changed it to like last NA weekly and made it past tense because like people were getting confused by the command. Sorry, Cubs.
No, you're
And you
fine.
put blame Cubs in
Also
it.
adding blame Cubs at the end was a good touch.
Oh yes, I added blame Cubs at the end.
Very important. Is there anything you guys want to talk about or from the seed? Anything you enjoyed in particular?
Oh,
I enjoyed not going child again.
That's fair.
That's yeah.
I have a question for you guys. What are your guys' feelings on the affordable scrub sanity change? Like now that you've played a couple of runs of it.
You mean like without the 8 extra scrubs, or just having the scrubs in general?
Without the DMC scrubs and like the setting that was played today, basically, like the changes that have been made to weekly.
Yeah, I think I quite like it. I like the affordable scrubs being added in, but having the 4 in Dodongo's Cavern seems to make that a really important place to go. So kicking those out seems to have stretched out a bit without removing too many checks, which I like.
It does mean there's a lot of checks on storms, is what I've noticed. Like it's 11 from bottom of the well, and then 4 from overworld checks, and then 6 scrubs, right? For what, 21?
And Storm's already loaded, so it is what it
It's
is.
fair. That's fair.
I really enjoy the affordable scrubs, and I'm glad that they were added. I am less happy about closed Deku being back.
Oh yeah, I didn't know
Well,
about that going in. So
Fortunately for all of you, this was not a closed Deku seed. I know it says it was, but when you find your sword about 30 seconds into the run in an open grotto, it's not particularly closed.
yeah,
and,
when the Kakwe of the Hero for the sword meant I had to go back and recheck the settings because I hadn't realised it was a closed Deku this week.
Oh, whoops.
When you talk Mido and he's standing there, it should give you a hint.
Yeah.
So, Brut, why do you like the scrub? Sorry, Brut is in chat because he doesn't have the his mic isn't working right now, but he's typing. So, I'm wondering why you like the scrub, because it's something that I've only learned about today, and so I'm kind of getting like a sense of why people like it and don't like it. It's an interesting change to me. Like I get like the closed and open Deku, like that's been discussed a lot, but I haven't actually heard a whole lot about the scrub sandy thing.
I like scrubs if it's affordable.
Yeah.
Can't do it the other way.
What? Just too much money?
Yeah, for sure. Otherwise, it's nice adding more checks. Places. I do like
the
the
last
scrub
2
change.
weeks, I managed to do DC and completely forget that the scrubs existed, so I'm perfectly happy not having them there.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You're just ahead of your time.
Well,
settings 2 weeks earlier.
I mean, we're thinking back. I mean, there was the one a couple weeks ago that had what, like 8 items in DC or some shit.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Scrubs, I think, just adds more checks in places that mostly could benefit from more checks.
Do you think that like affordable is definitely the way to go? Because like it might be
100%.
interesting and make wallets more valuable if it wasn't, right?
No.
It's too expensive.
Too expensive?
Even if you filled
Expensive and
wallets,
random
I think
or
you would still
bad.
be. Yeah. It's just a lot of time.
Well,
Fair enough.
If you think random is fine, walk into a scrub grotto that requires 200 plus rupees for.
Oh no, we're not going that.
then
I was
you're
thinking.
done.
I was just thinking like 40, right? Like, I was thinking like 40 per
Well,
scrub.
It's not even, like that's the expensive option is just like whatever they cost in vanilla, which still is. I mean, even at everything being 40, it's just.
When
think
you
that would-
have to make multiple trips to a scrub grotto,
Yeah, you do a lot of double dipping.
that's when it sucks.
And then it comes into which scrubs did you talk to, in which order, deciding seeds.
That's fair. All right. Well, thank you to all of you for answering the questions. It's been a very interesting 500 rupees for first hook. It's a funny thought. Thank you to all of you for answering questions, and thank you all for the very entertaining race. It was a very close race at the end. I want to thank all of our trackers, Bluey, Tomotak, No Pen, Name Girl, and Milkry. I also want to thank George for rolling our seed, and Chow for co-commentating with me. He was wonderful. And again, thank you to all of you for tuning in and watching, and giving us your attention on this Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, depending on where you live. Anything you guys want to say to the people watching before we close it out?
I don't think so, but thanks for commentating. Thanks to George for moderating and for all the trackers.
Thanks, everybody, and especially thanks, George. You've rolled a couple of my favorite seeds.
No problem. All right, before we head out here, just one quick announcement I would like to make. Tune in today at 8:30 p.m. Central European Time or 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ZSR Main, because the Twilight Princess Any Percent tournament might be coming to a wrap. We have the Grand Finals Game 1 today, with Sacklink versus Nimzo in that tournament, so another tournament coming to an end there, so that's going to be hype. And if it comes down to a Game 2, that'll be on Monday, so pretty good. Aside from it, the usual. There's actually, right now, it's actually a 3 versus 3 multi-world tournament match happening on ZSR 2 that we're going to be sending all over to. But aside from that, I don't have much to announce, so if you want to have the final words of the stream, Lexi, I'll let you have them. Take it out. Take us out.
This was a fantastic race. Cubs got what he deserved for that terrible seed last night. And thank you, everybody, for another entertaining, morning for me of Zooter. It's always a pleasure.
All right. In that case, catch you all next time.